In one of the most anticipated North London derbies in recent memory, Arsenal's Mikel Arteta will have to go again in an effort to keep pushing the Premier League title race to the line when they visit fierce rivals Tottenham. The Gunners are going to face the top-seeded Spurs. They presently have games in hand on Manchester City, but they'll be up against a new Ange Postecoglou team. 10 days have passed since Tottenham's 4-0 loss to Newcastle in their last game. Arsenal is currently recuperating after their fourth game in 10 days, all of which were incredibly significant. There aren't any new issues for Arteta to worry about, which is a great benefit to the team's conditioning right now. Magalhaes, Gabriel Gabriel indicated to the Arsenal bench that he needed medical attention during the last quarter of Tuesday's match against Chelsea before he went down clutching his ankle. Even though it seemed like Jakub Kiwior was going to replace him, he finished the contest.Timber. Jurrien, the 22-year-old, made his Premier League 2 debut on Monday night, starting his first match in 8 months as the under-21 team drew 2-2 away to Blackburn Rovers.It. Took him just 8 minutes to announce his return to the field with a spectacular goal. After suffering a serious anterior cruciate ligament injury against Nottingham Forest on the first day of the season, Timber has not been a member of the club since August. According to Arteta, participating in the academy is the last step in his recuperation. Arteta's statement: "That's a swift action. Playing the next weekend against Tottenham, let's see how Monday feels for him. He appears prepared, having trained exceptionally well. After that, we'll evaluate if the game arrives at the appropriate moment or too soon. He needs that exposure. We'll make an effort to have him join us for the latter games." Tomiyasu was left off the team for the match against Wolves after making his debut against Bayern Munich the previous week. Arsenal posted the following statement after revealing the starting lineup: Tomiyasu has been left out as a precaution after picking up a knock on Wednesday in a 5-0 victory over Chelsea. The Japan international made a comeback to the starting lineup and played 72 minutes. According to sources, in their quest for a new central midfielder, Arsenal has set an extremely high asking price for Thomas Partey. Arsenal signed Partey in October 2020 after paying Atletico Madrid £45 million to acquire him. Partey has played 111 games for Arsenal since then, contributing 4 assists and 5 goals. At the greatest level, the Ghanaian international has shown himself to be a dependable performer when healthy. Arsenal faces difficulties because of his frequent challenges with injuries and fitness. Partey's problems have gotten worse as he has only made 12 appearances this season in all competitions because of hamstring and groin problems. Though Partey is now fully recovered, manager Mikel Arteta has concluded that Arsenal needs to sign a new defensive midfield player this summer due to Partey's extended absence. Although the North London team really admires Douglas Luiz, it will be difficult to sign the Brazilian given Aston Villa's concerns about profit and sustainability. As a top number 6 in La Liga, Martin Zubimendi is expected to be rated by Arsenal instead of Real Sociedad. Football Insider claims that as part of a midfield shake-up, Arsenal will almost certainly sell Partey and sign a new player to take his place. Thomas Partey has a shocking price tag from Arsenal. Surprisingly, Arsenal want to sell Partey for as high as £20 to £25 million this summer. Even if the 47-cap international is an excellent player on his own, this price is unexpected for a number of reasons. First, as was already said, Partey's injury history is likely to turn off a lot of clubs. Second, Partey's Arsenal contract is about to expire and he will shortly enter its final year. This implies that rather than attempting to satisfy Arsenal's high demands, his possible suitors may just wait a year and sign him for free. In addition, Partey is 30 years old. And it may not be long until his professional days are numbered. A club lower in the Premier League standings would be taking a significant risk by spending £20 to £25 million on someone with Partey's caliber. After Chelsea's humiliation, Kai Havertz, an Arsenal player, makes Simon Jordan retract his statements after proving the TalkSport pundit incorrect. Arsenal star Kai Havertz humbled Simon Jordan with his harsh forecast. Havertz scored twice on Tuesday night to help the Gunners defeat Chelsea in their largest ever victory in all competitions. There were questions raised when Arsenal spent £65 million on Havertz during the summer transfer window, considering their team's glaring shortcomings. Many had anticipated that Mikel Arteta and company would pursue a proven centre-forward after missing out on the Premier League title the previous season, but thus far, their Havertz acquisition has paid off. Jordan did not concur, as the TalkSport analyst called Havertz a pointless addition. He stated in a January speech that Havertz ought to be on the television program Pointless. I don't understand, for some reason, that has to be a tax write-off. It's all well and good to say that they need a striker, but we stated last season that one of the crucial elements lacking when Arsenal failed to win the previous season was a player who could alter the course of play in challenging matches, and they lacked that talent. They went and spent £65 million of the owner's money on buying a player that Chelsea must have laughed to their back teeth at getting that money back, he continued. Gabriel, Martinelli wasn't it, Gabriel, Jesus isn't it, and I'm sure Havertz isn't it. Havertz has more than contributed to Arsenal's title run in the Premier League this season, with 16 goal contributions to his name. And Arteta was quick to commend Havertz when asked about his and his team's performance against Chelsea. In every aspect, he, Havertz, was amazing, he stated. His 2 goals, given his position as a 9, were quite impressive. Although it's up to him, I'm sure he's thrilled. Both individually and as a group, it was a significant performance. I felt we had a tremendous chance, up against a top-tier squad that was playing well and would certainly test us. I believe we did a great job responding. We played with a great deal of courage right from the beginning, and we were extremely focused on making things happen. Really pleased with the outcome. For our supporters, today is significant. With a victory in their next 3 games, which begin this weekend against Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal will undoubtedly lead the table going into the final week of the season. Thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe for more videos. Goodbye.